Each year, some 24 young theater professionals make their way to Brunswick, Maine to take part in a dynamic summer program that is both educational and experiential. They come to fill performance, production, and administrative internships at one of New England's leading regional theaters. Maine State Music Theatre is an equity summer company with more than a half-century of storied history, bringing first-class Broadway shows to Midcoast Maine and beyond. And at the heart of this ensemble are the talented, aspiring, and inspiring young actors and technicians who come to learn, to absorb, and to contribute to the magic of their chosen profession.
The Intern Program is at the heart of Maine State Music Theatre because watching them from the day they get here till the day they leave, and the growth that happens to them, is kind of the same thing that happens to Maine State Music Theatre. It's their heart and energy that gives us the pulse of Maine State Music Theatre.
The Intern Company is such an important part of this institution because it is a chance for us to pass on the knowledge and the skills and the crafts that are needed to continue musical theater. And the people who come here and work here love the fact that they get this opportunity to help mold and train and share their skills with this wonderful group of young adults who want to be in the profession that they currently are in. We have 23 interns. Between the performance and the technical interns, we probably had resumes and auditions and interviews for over 5,000. So it's a very hard program to get into, and we feel that we find the cream of the crop.
They come from some of America's best university and conservatory programs to pursue their goals. They come filled with anticipation, expectations, even a little anxiety. But most of all, they come with a dream.
I just want to keep working with so many people that are so well known in the industry and have so much knowledge to pass on. The ultimate dream is Broadway.
The selection process is highly competitive, and the choices MSMT must make are not easy ones.
Selecting the interns can be very difficult. We start with thousands of people and pare it down and pare it down and pare it down. They go through a rigorous singing, dancing, and acting audition. They go through an interview process because it's very important to meet them as people, to find out what kind of people they are and see, you get a good sense just by talking to them very briefly of what their drive and energy is. If they don't have a ton of energy, they'll never survive this program.
But they are very picky and they only want the best, and the other interns I'm performing with are just out of this world, and I'm just so lucky to be a part of that group.
Well, my favorite part about the intern program is the fact that they can learn on so many different levels. They all come from great college programs, but they're going to work in sets, costumes, props, backstage, cleaning crews. We make it our business to make sure we have great union professionals at the theater, giving them examples of how to act.
And just working in such a professional environment at such a well-known, reputable equity theater is such a great learning experience, and having the opportunity to work on so many different projects at once.
It's absolutely invaluable. I mean, having people that go to college for this and can get the chance to get, real job experience during the summer. They're all really passionate about it. They all work so hard, and they are what make the shows happen.
Well, I tell them, if they're not interested in hard work, don't come to the callback. It's an incredibly hard job to be an intern at Maine State Music Theatre. Some of the qualities we look for in the interns are commitment, of course, fortitude, and above all, energy. They're going to work 14-hour days, one right after another, over and over and over all summer, with only a few days off. So if they're not up for that, they might as well not apply, because it's how we survive, and the cathartic thing that happens by surviving all of that at the end of the summer. They are a tight-knit group that make friends for the rest of their lives.
I don't even want to call it difficult because it's been exhausting, but the best, it's I feel like I'm exhausted from having so much positive energy.
So you just get to challenge yourself in so many different ways. And it's just, and it's also a test of endurance, because we do so much that we're worked so hard, but if you can withstand it, you can withstand anything in this business.
I have certainly learned a lot about being prepared, and watching people within this internship has helped me decide what kind of actor I want to be, how I want to come to rehearsal, the way I want to present myself, the kind of person I want to be with.
It's also just allowed me to be more free as a person. I've had to push myself in many different areas, and now I feel like my training at school has prepared me for what I have to go do after this job. It was a big learning experience. It's been like 4 years packed into one almost.
Challenging, intense, exciting, and unforgettable, MSMT's intern program is not only a highly prestigious one, but also a unique experience.
Well, we allow them to have a couple of different experiences. To begin with, our performance interns, they're allowed to perform on our main stage and mostly in support roles. But then we also provide 2 shows every year. This year we produced Fame, and we're going to produce Shrek, in which they get to be leads and the stars. So they get both opportunities. And the same goes for the production interns. They are the support staff. They are taking the designs from the designers and creating them on our stage. But then when we do these other productions, we give them the chance to be the designers and the department heads and create a show themselves. So they get all aspects.
The auditions, I usually tell a group of students that are auditioning that they have 2 choices, because at the big conglomerate auditions, there's lots of companies. They can be the star of a show at a much smaller company, or they can come here to Maine State Music Theatre and work alongside Broadway professionals in every aspect of our business and learn from them. And I feel like that's the better choice at their age.
And then there is the added delight of Maine State Music Theaters being situated in one of the most beautiful and congenial places in the world, Mid-Coast, Maine. A glorious landscape, a supportive community, an enthusiastic audience, and most of all, a program which inspires excellence. All these make for a transformative experience. But beyond the professional skills these interns learn and the bonds they forge, something else, something magical seems to happen.
I think the intern program makes you grow up pretty fast. Every time they go to a job, they need to realize just how lucky they are to get to do something that they love. To get to be able to do this every single day, that's a gift. It's a gift. It's as hard work as any other work. It's a career and it's a commitment, but they are so lucky to get to do it.
Before coming here, I had no idea really what I wanted to do. I had only worked at a theater in a college, and so was from a small town in Kansas, and I hadn't been very far away from my family or my friends or anything like that, and this is like 28 hours away from my hometown, and so this has definitely been a brand new experience for me, and it's definitely changed me.
I immediately felt that family vibe that like everyone so stereotypically says about theater, but it's so true. And just
do what you do. You gotta just pick it up, and I think that's what I love about theater is it's so spontaneous. You just learn how to do something, and you learn how to do it quick, and I've
learned about the business so much this summer, and I've learned that these people are people too. Like these people that have been on Broadway, these people who have worked professionally for years and years and years, you know, they're people just like us, and that's comforting to know that, you know, they're still human too. And yes, I've learned and I've grown so much, and I'm really excited to go back to school and apply my new skills.
I am absolutely not the same actor. I'm not the same actor. I'm not the same dancer. I'm not the same singer. I'm not even the same person that I was when I came here.
To be sure, Maine State Music Theater's interns do take away something ever so special in terms of skills, but also in that intangible, indelible way. And as their mentors, nothing is more satisfying than to watch their careers blossom and to find that some of them come back to us and encourage others to come as well. And one of the highest compliments we can receive is to have a former intern recommend us to his friends and colleagues.
Come to Maine State because it is the most challenging summer of your life, but it is the most rewarding summer of your life, and it's a true family. You're going to be exhausted, but there's no place that you will learn more.
It's the heart and the energy and remembering why we do what we do. We do plays, and they're really fun, And sometimes you get bogged down in the little nitpicky things, and it can send you on a path of negativity. These kids consistently thwart that negativity and just keep trying and trying and trying. And it's remembering that in yourself that they give back to us. And it sends us, on a path of trying harder.